Today we're going to learn about a very famous artist whose name is Vincent Van Gogh. The first thing we're going to do is watch a short animated video with art with Matty and Dada, and then we're going to do a project together based on the sunflower picture.
Hey! What are you gonna paint, Maddie?
That, Dada!
Huh? You're gonna paint the flowers? The tree? The fence! Yes, the fence could use painting. It's peeling.
Very funny, Dada. I'm painting the garden. The whole garden. All the beautiful flowers, the fence, the trees, the sky, everything. It's going to be big and fantastic. Oh!
Yummy! Getting wet.
Oh.
I know what you can paint indoors. Flowers!
But, Dada, I wanted to paint something big and exciting. Not just flowers.
I just saw a painting of some flowers in a book. They were by a great artist. Let me show you.
Okay, sure. Show me.
Wow! Great! Let's go!
Dada, I'm at Show Me in the book!
Oh.
Huh?
Where are we, Dada?
I'm, not completely sure. I'll get you an umbrella.
Great. Now, who are we looking for?
Well, yes. The painting in the book was by, I'm not sure, Vincent. Someone named Vincent.
Vincent Van Gogh? The great artist?
Oh, that could be his name.
I don't see him anywhere. Everyone's gone inside from the rain. Where do you think he is?
He was supposed to be right where we landed. Somewhere.
Hey, Dada, a paintbrush. Now where? Another paintbrush. It's bigger. Look, a small paintbrush. Oh.
All my paintbrushes gone?
Excuse me, but are these yours?
Thank you. I thought I lost them. I cannot afford to buy more. I'd like to give you a reward, but I have no money. Would you like some bread and cheese?
Thank you, Mr. Van Gogh.
Call me Vincent. I'm so glad you found them. What a relief.
Oh, what a beautiful painting.
I call it Terrace of a Cafe at night.
It's night, yeah, but the colors are so bright.
The excitement I feel painting. I want the person looking at the painting to also feel.
I think I can feel it too. When I look at it really closely, it's like I'm there, really standing in the street.
Garçon! Garçon!
Un expressophone, s'il vous plaît.
It feels like we're in the painting.
I wanted the colors to be vibrant, even though it was night. See? The yellow, the blue, the green.
And all the different brushstrokes everywhere. Thick and big in the sky and small down on the cobblestone in front.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Ooh, that-terrific!
It's called the olive trees.
Wow, it's super nice. It looks like everything is moving in it.
Ooh, it excites the eyes. Everything moving.
And the clouds are like when the wind blows. The wind also blows the trees, like when I was painting it.
Vincent, your paintings feel so real and alive.
No matter what I'm painting, if it's a farmer's field, a portrait, a bowl of fruit, or a church, I want everything to feel alive. but not that alive.
Dada! The window! I got it! I got it!
Where did it go?
The door!
Hey! Turn on the lights! I can't see! I can't see! I get... Oh! Oh! Whoa! That was dead-tastic fun!
So what will you paint next, Vincent?
I was going to paint a wheat field, but it started raining. So I was going to paint those. Sunflowers are wonderful to paint, even when it's not raining.
Yes, of course! Your sunflower paintings. They're famous.
Really?
Yeah, sunflowers. Wow, I want to paint some too.
I can get you sunflowers.
Thank you, Vincent. I love your paintings. That was fun. Vincent Van Gogh was such a great painter. It's amazing.
Hey, Maddie, it stopped raining. You can paint outside now.
I want to do a painting inside first. Vincent would like that. And Dada, look, I'm finished.
You did it, Maddie! Exciting and special! We can go outside now. I see trees blowing in the wind. Wouldn't it be more exciting to go paint something outside?
Yeah, as soon as I finish another painting.
Alright, we ready to create our own sunflowers? What we're going to start with is by drawing a circle towards the top of this page. That's going to be the middle of your one sunflower. From here, we're only going to draw 4 petals. One on the top, one on the side, one on the bottom, and then one on the other side. These petals should come to a point. Now, in between these petals, we're going to draw some more petals. So you're going to find the middle between those 2 petals that you just drew, and you're going to draw 4 more. Now, in between those 2, we're going to draw almost like half a petal where it goes from one side of the petal to the other. Everyone see how it's not a full petal? It's kind of just connecting those 2 together. You're going to do that all the way around. Okay, I'm going to draw half a stem. Now, my vase is going to be glass. You can draw one that's not glass, so you won't have it see-through. But mine is going to be see-through. So I'm going to draw part of the top of the vase over that stem, and then I'm going to draw the bottom half. Now, inside of a glass vase, you can see the stems, so you're going to have to draw the stems on the inside of this vase too. Okay, just going to finish up the stem here and bring it all the way down. Now, I'm going to add 2 more flowers. You could leave it just like this. Oh, you have to add the water. You can leave it just like this, or you can add some more flowers yourself. Now, if you were doing a vase that is not see-through, not glass, or one that has colors or designs on it, you wouldn't keep the water and the stem there. That would just be completely covered. Okay, we know what's next. We're going to Sharpie this up. Outline everything. I also forgot to mention that down on the bottom, you see behind the vase, there's a line that goes from either side. That's going to be like our table, so don't forget to add a line behind your vase. Okay, now sunflowers are yellow, so we're going to make sure that we color these yellow. I'm getting out all the crayons that I have, and I'm going to show you a really cool technique on how to mix together these crayons. Now you can just go ahead and color this in if you'd like, of course, but if you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit, I'm going to show you a new technique. First thing you do is you go in with your dark color. So I'm going to start with the circles. The middle of the sunflower is like a brownish black because that's where the seeds are. So I'm going to start with black and I'm going to color it really lightly. I'm not going to press too hard on my crayon. I'm going to color that whole space lightly with black, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on top of that with the brown. Okay, so the difference here is going to be I'm going to press now hard on top of this black where I colored already with the brown. And what's going to happen is it's kind of going to mix together these two colors and it's going to make a darker brown. Okay, now we're going to get into the flowers. And when you see a sunflower, they kind of have different colors of yellow that's going into those petals. So we're going to make some different colors of yellow. So I'm going to lightly go in again with some brown. Really, really light, only on the inside pieces, the ones that we did the connecting ones to. I'm going to go lightly on top with brown. Now I have two types of yellow in my crayon box, which is awesome. So I'm going to take the darker one and I'm going to again do the same thing. Darker one's going to go lighter, and then I'm going to take the lighter color yellow and I'm going to press really hard on it. Last but not least, I'm going to do my stems, and I'm going to use a darker green and a lighter green using the same technique. Again, you don't have to do it like this, you could just color it right in, but of course if you'd like to challenge yourself. Right, I'm going to color in my water, and I'm going to color over my stems so that the bottom part that's in the water looks like it's in the water. So color the blue right on top of your stems. Alright, I'm going to paint my background because why not? So if you have paint and you're allowed to use paint at home, then you can do the same thing. The really cool thing about watercolor paints and crayons is that they don't stick, like we learned about in the last lesson that we did with Little Cloud. So I'm going to use watercolor paint. You can use whatever you'd like or whatever you have at home. You can color this in, you can paint it however you want. The only thing I will say is to make sure that you choose colors that you have not already used. I wouldn't use yellow in my background because then my flowers won't stick out. And I wouldn't use blue on the bottom because then my water would kind of disappear. Now remember, if you're painting the glass is see-through, so you would see the background behind the glass. So you're going to paint straight through that top part of the vase if you've done this one. So here's the fun fact about Miss Ciccatelli. I love sunflowers. They're my favorite flowers, and I love Van Gogh. So I can't wait to see you guys complete this project. Don't forget to take a picture and upload it to the Google Classroom when you're finished. I hope you have a great week and weekend.